would be king of entertainment, or Liz Taylor said you were king of pop, rock, and soul. Where did this whole notion that you proclaimed yourself king of pop come from?
Well, I didn't proclaim myself to be anything. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be who I am. King of Pop was first said by Elizabeth Taylor on one of the award shows.
As a matter of fact, we have that.
For most of his career, Michael Jackson stayed quiet. Reporters could print almost anything, and he'd smile, wave, and move on. But every so often, something broke through. A question went too far. A label crossed a line. And for a few unforgettable moments, the world's most private superstar stopped smiling and said exactly what he thought. These aren't the moonwalks or the record-breaking sales figures people usually remember him for. These are the moments Michael Jackson pushed back, on camera, in public, with the whole world watching. And the first one starts with a nickname he absolutely hated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1989 Heritage Award and Sammy Davis Jr. Award recipient, and in my estimation, the true king of pop, rock, and soul, Mr. Michael Jackson.
And that's where this all started?
Yes, and then fans, all the stadiums that we play, they bring big banners that say the King of Pop, and jackets that say the King of Pop, and t-shirts that say the King, and they chant it outside my hotel, King of Pop, King of Pop, King. So it just became something that just, that happens all over the world.
By the mid-1990s, one nickname followed Michael Jackson everywhere. British tabloids had coined it years earlier, and it stuck.
You have to do one thing.
What?
I have to stand in front of him and dance.
Really?
Yes. He stops crying. His tears turn to laughter. He starts happy. He smiles.
And do you do your moonwalk with him?
Yeah, I do all kind of move. You move, and then he and he stops crying.
He stops crying?
Stops
you must do
crying.
a lot of dancing.
I do a lot of dancing. Yeah.
Michael, if this little boy says, Daddy, I want to go on the stage. After what you've gone through?
Hey, hold on now.
Wacko Jacko. It showed up in headlines, on talk shows, in comedy sketches. Most of the time, Michael let it slide. But in September 1997, sitting across from Barbara Walters on national television, he'd clearly had enough.
I played the song Smile and Gone Too Soon.
Give us some of the words if you can.
Shiny and sparkly and splendidly bright. Here one day, gone one night. Gone too soon.
You have said, I grew up in a fishbowl. I will not allow that to happen to my son.
Walters asked him directly how he felt about the nickname. Michael didn't dodge it. He leaned in and told her plainly that he wasn't a Jacko. He was a Jackson. He said the name had come from some English tabloid and that whoever kept using it should stop because he had feelings, and being mocked like that wasn't nice. It was a small moment, barely a minute of airtime, but for a man who almost never corrected the press on camera, it landed like a verdict. He wasn't asking for sympathy. He was setting a boundary, live, in front of millions.
And historical. And I like to thank everybody else that came out, because it's real nice to see all of y'all, and everybody here, I like to thank you all for coming out, because it means everything when you come, because you are the ones that travel with the word, and you keep it real and you pass it on, so that the real word gets out instead of sometimes the word that the media prints that's not the real word.
5 years later, Michael Jackson walked into a press conference, angrier than almost anyone had ever seen him. He'd just come off a bruising fight with his own record label, Sony, over the promotion of his album Invincible. Standing beside Reverend Al Sharpton at Sharpton's Harlem headquarters, Michael wasn't there to perform. He was there to name names.
I remember a long time ago in Indiana, I was somewhere in like 6, 7 years old, and I had a dream that I wanted to be a performer, an entertainer. Whenever I could sleep at night and my mother would wake me up, Michael, James Brown is on TV, let's go. I'd jump out of bed and stare at the screen, and I knew every twist, every turn, every bump, and there was Jackie.
Jackson told the crowd that record companies conspired against their artists, stealing and cheating however they could, and he said black artists had it worst of all. Then he singled out one man specifically, Sony Music chief Tommy Mottola. He called him mean, racist, and in his words, very, very, very devilish, and held up a poster of Mottola with horns and a pitchfork drawn on for emphasis. Sony fired back within hours, calling the accusations ludicrous and hurtful. Even Sharpton, standing right beside him, admitted afterward he was taken aback by how far Michael went. It made headlines for weeks. Some outlets treated it as a punchline. But whatever people thought of the delivery, nobody could say Michael Jackson had held back.
Yes, you can.
The following year brought a very different confrontation. British journalist Martin Bashir had spent months filming Michael Jackson for a documentary called Living with Michael Jackson. When it aired, it reshaped public opinion of him almost overnight, built around footage that made his relationships with children look deeply troubling. Michael felt blindsided, and unlike most controversies before it, this time, he didn't just release a statement.
Said that he had felt betrayed by Martin Bashir. So last night, Michael ran his side of the story on Fox. They called it the footage you were never meant to see. The issue is the children and Michael's perception that sleeping with children as a grown man is okay, right? And for him to say that nothing sexual is going on, that does not matter. If nothing sexual is going on, it does not matter.
He was a great entertainer, and now he has become possibly some kind of an offender. And I think we should investigate.
Come on, he said it. He said he's done this. So where are the officials? Come on in now. He's told you. Why are we waiting?
Michael's team produced their own response, a rebuttal special titled The Michael Jackson Interview, the footage you were never meant to see. It used unedited footage and outtakes to argue that Bashir had cut and framed the interviews to fit a predetermined story, including moments where Bashir himself had praised Michael's warmth off camera. When Bashir was later questioned about his methods during Michael's 2005 criminal trial, he invoked journalist shield laws rather than answer directly. Michael never got the full public reckoning he wanted, but the rebuttal stands as one of the only times in his career he built an entire production just to answer back. None of these moments made headlines the way his music did, but they reveal something the moonwalks and the record sales never could. Michael Jackson spent most of his life letting the world write his story for him. In these few moments, he tried to grab the pen back, sometimes with a quiet correction, sometimes with a poster and a podium, and once with an entire rebuttal film. Whether people agreed with how he handled it, one thing was clear. When Michael Jackson finally decided to push back, he made sure everyone was watching.
in nostalgia and focuses on the artistry, ambition, and pressures that came with early fame. We even get candid reflections from his brothers about what it was like to watch their youngest sibling command the stage as the group's frontman.
If this side of Michael Jackson surprised you, let us know in the comments which moment you didn't expect. And if you want more stories like this, the ones that never made it into the highlight reels, subscribe, because there's a lot more to uncover.